All right, I'm going to do a quick demonstration on how to use Adobe Spark to make an Adobe Spark page. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to get to the website. So up here in your Omnibox, you're going to type spark.adobe.com, and that will get you to the website for Adobe Spark. You can also do a Google search for Adobe Spark, and you'll find it there too. All right, once you're on the Adobe Spark webpage, what you're going to do is you're going to click Login, which is right here in the corner. And it's going to bring up a pop-up that asks you how you want to log in. You want to go ahead and log in with Google. So you're going to click the G to log in with Google. It may ask you to set up an Adobe Spark ID. Set it up just like your Google ID, and you should be fine. So then you're going to click Allow to allow access. So now here you are in Adobe Spark. So there are two ways to start a Spark page. And a Spark page, which is what you're going to be working on today, is very similar to a web page. It just doesn't have all of the editability things that a normal web page browser would have, which makes it nice for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to click the three lines over here, and you're going to click a page, which is the blue plus sign right here. So I'm going to click that plus sign. And so now here I am on my Adobe Spark page. So you have tons of options here for things that you can do. The first thing that you'll want to do is you'll want to add a picture to the background over here. You can click photo, and you can either find a photo, or if there's one that you've downloaded to your Google Drive, you can upload it then to Adobe Spark. I'm going to click upload, and I'll just go find, this one looks good. So I'm going to add a picture. Look at that, it's Adobe Spark. So here's my picture in the background where it says add a title. Just click right on it, and you can type your title, whatever it is. So I'm just going to put title, and then your subtitle would probably be your name or whatever you think needs to be there in your subtitle. But somewhere in there you probably want your name. Once you've got this kind of header started, now you're ready to start actually creating your page. This plus sign right here is your friend. This is where you can add details or any information. So you can add either text, you can add a photo, you can add a button, which would be like a web link. Can't add videos unless it's an Adobe Spark video, which we're not going to talk about in this because it's a YouTube kind of thing, and we obviously can't do YouTube. You can also add a photo grid, or you can add a slideshow. So I'm going to start by just adding some text. And I want this first one to be a heading, so I'm going to put heading, which makes it larger. And I'm going to say, here is my heading. And then I want that heading to be centered. So I'm going to click the center right here. And that will set up my heading. Now notice I don't have a lot of editability on my font. I'm going to show you that here in just a minute. So then maybe the next thing I want to do is I want to add some more text. So here's my plus sign, add some text. Here is some text about my heading that I just typed. Okay, so here's my text. Again, I can center it if I like. You can also make a bulleted list if for some reason you're making a list. You can make it a subheading, which is what the H2 is, so that it's just a little bit bigger, or you can take that off and it's just normal. When you're not in heading mode, you can bold that if you need to make that bold. You can click bold, and that will make it bold or italicized. But that's really about it as far as editability on your fonts and things. When you want to add a picture, again, it's just the plus sign. You say, I want to add a photo. And so there's that same spot again where you can upload a photo from your Google Drive, or you can do a search for a photo too. I'll search for a dog. So here's a picture of a dog. I just clicked on it, and that added that dog picture into my Adobe Spark. When you're on a picture, when you click on it, notice you have some options for how you want to set up this picture. You can do it just like it looks right here. You can fill the entire screen with that picture if that's what you like. Notice you have a caption option as well. You can also do it like a window, so it looks more like this, kind of like that. or the full width of your screen where it looks like that and it's just a scrollable kind of deal. So you have some options for how you want your picture to be set up. I'm going to make this one a window. And notice here's my caption option if I want to say dog. So there's my caption for my picture. Okay. If you decide I don't like that picture, you can click replace. You can click delete and start over, however you want to kind of edit through that picture. All right, so let's say that I'm looking at my fonts and things and I'm thinking, ugh, I don't like this font. I want to change it. Here's how you change fonts. You come up here to the themes, which is up here in the corner. Click themes, and you've got several different themes to pick from. This is all the editability you have on fonts so that you can spend more time on the content of your page. So I can click through, I can say, okay, I like this one. It's going to change my Adobe Spark. Here, the heading changed, the text changed, and all of that kind of lay out how it looked. Or maybe I like this one. So then that changed it a little bit. Right there, you can see some of the changes. I can click this one. That changes the background. You'll notice depending on what the theme looks like. So maybe I like this one. There you go. I've got some red right there. There's the red for my headings. My captions are red. So that's where your editability is on your fonts and things. That's about it. Okay. Then once you're all finished, you can preview your page to see what it really is going to look like. So here's my page all finished, what it looks like without all of those editing options. And you'll notice down here at the bottom, it even gave credit for that picture. If you upload a picture, it's not going to do that. It's only if you take it from the pictures that are built into Adobe Spark. Okay, so here's what it's going to look like. I'm happy. So I'm going to click share and then pick this category, pick education, since that's what we're in, and then create this link. Once I create this link, this is the link that I'm going to share into Google Classroom. So I can copy this and then share this link into the assignment for Google Classroom so that everybody else can see it. Okay, and that's how you make an Adobe Spark page. If you have any questions, make sure you ask, and I'll be happy to help out. Thanks.